Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I'm here to talk about a top 10 ranked college basketball game here on a damn Friday night. We're going to talk about the number 3 Michigan Wolverines beating number 7 Michigan State Spartans, 83-71 reaction. Michigan State's offense was pretty tough to watch the first 12 minutes. This game, luckily their defense was good, but then Michigan got the lead up to 16, I believe it's maybe 16 or 18 points in the first half. They ended up with a 18-point lead, if I'm not mistaken. Michigan State got that dunked in the half. They're up by 16, and Michigan State done a good job coming out halftime. They even took the lead at one point, but Michigan ended the game really well down the stretch. Cadeau had some good plays, which we'll mention. He had a really good stretch of plays late in that second half, and Michigan just pulled away with this game. But yeah, very impressive win for Michigan here on the road. I think it was Tommy Izzo's 71st birthday, and the Michigan Wolverines spoiled that, beat him at the Breslin Center. They won at Michigan State for the first time since 2018, which is crazy to say. And here's some takeaways. Entering this game, the Wolverines had not won there since 2018. Dusty May did not beat Michigan State in his 2 tries last year. The Spartans entered this game with a 19-2 record, coming off a close win at Rutgers earlier this week, with MSU's only Big Ten loss to Nebraska. Tommy Izzo's squad entered with an impressive 9-1 record in the Big Ten. Michigan rolled through the first half with really excellent defense, I thought. Michigan State really helped with the turnovers, though. A lot of turnovers. Don't know how many they had in the first half, but they had probably feels like 8 or 9 turnovers. But MSU battled back in the second half after the break, racing their large lead over the first 12 minutes of the second half. But Michigan did just enough late to pick up a impressive win in a hectic environment tonight. Lindenborg had a good game, a really good game tonight. He had a double-double. But I was really I'm just impressed with how much better Elliot Cadeau has been for Michigan this year. He's been really impressive, and he really impressed me late in the end of that game. But you know what kind of team wins 2 top 10 games in 1 week? National championship teams. And this Michigan team is a national championship caliber team. Against Nebraska, I thought the refs were kind of fishy, but this game wasn't the refs. Michigan had a big lead. They let it get away from them. Michigan State even took the lead in that second half, but Michigan done just enough at the end in the final few minutes to pick this one up, and they get 2 top 10 wins in 1 week. But Lindenborg led the way. This is my first takeaway. As balanced as Michigan be scoring-wise, you got to rely on your star players in games like this. And Yaxel Lindenborg was up to the task. He led with 12 points in the first half, all while playing excellent defense. After forcing a steal early in the second half, he dunked in transition, stared down Jeremy Fears. The only Spartan who could consistently create his own shot. Nobody else really could. Lindenborg was active on the offensive glass as well. He helped Michigan get a few extra offensive possessions. He finished with 26 points and was the most impactful player for on both sides of the ball for Michigan, I thought. He had 2 blocks, played really excellent defense. And Sparty surged. They surged in the second half, but Michigan played winning basketball. Izzo teams are known for excellent defensive execution, but Michigan was the better defensive team throughout most of this game. Michigan held the Spartans to 27% shooting in the first half, rotating well, forcing the Spartans to throw some tough passes. They turned the ball over, 11 times in the first half. It's kind of what got them behind. They just kept turning the ball over a lot. 4 more times to Michigan. Michigan's defense caused the majority of those. In the second half, Michigan's offense woke up a bit, making 5 of its first 9 shots and going in a 9-0 run to get right back into the game. Because they won a little 9-0 run to get right back to the game. Michigan rested on its Lord's bet with Jackson Kohler tying the game at 55 with 8 minutes. It was back and forth. Jeremy Fears getting good looks and knocking them down. Free throws from Lindenborg. Reyes Johnson Jr. in a clutch, well-shaded 3-pointer helped them take the lead back. Michigan kept methodically scoring late. A Johnson poster dunk, a big 3 from Cadeau, and another Lindenborg late with a 6-point lead with 2 minutes left. Like we saw in the Nebraska game, Michigan got the buckets at need and tied up defensively to beat a good team in the second half. Another solid game from McKinney. Trey McKinney's a freshman guard. You don't see many freshman guards shine tough road environments like this, but Trey McKinney was pretty impressive. He scored 8 points in the first half, including 2 big threes. He finished with 10 points off the bench as one of their reliable options. Another one of my takeaways is Michigan jumped to an early lead with good execution on both ends. They settled in, got off to a decent start in front of this Michigan State crowd. Michigan did what it does best, early, or not to the rim. That's what they do a lot, go to the rim, getting easy buckets in open minutes, and a Dave Mara post move, and a Cadeau drive. 3s from Lindenborg and Cadeau get you 2 more buckets inside for Mara, and then two inside buckets from Mera. Gave them a 15-5 lead as Michigan State got off to a cold 2-10 start. Michigan had that double-digit lead most of the first half, as MSU only made 4 of its first 18 looks. Michigan played excellent defense, and the Spartans could not knock down the open shots they did get early on. The Wolverines weren't perfect in the half court early on, but they played good enough defense to make up for it. As we saw during Michigan's most dominant stretch early in the year, good defense helps them jump out to a commanding lead. Those are definitely some takeaways from this game for me, but Michigan State played well start the second half. It all started with Jeremy Fears when he's at the top of his game. When he's at the top of his game and not doing that foul baiting crap, he's good to watch, but that foul baiting crap, I just can't stand watching. But this Michigan team just looked more dialed in the second half of that Nebraska game and then this this Michigan State game in the first half. And I was just interested watching this game. Like, Michigan plays super fast. Like, Michigan State slows it down. Like, kind of curious how this game will go. And Jeremy Fears was effective in the first 5 minutes of the second half. He had 7 points, 3 assists. And he scored an assist on all 5 of their baskets after halftime. But an amazing sequence, though, I was talking about with Cadeau. It's a 10-foot jumper. He hits Moraes in stride for a poster dunk. It's a step-back 3. He puts Michigan in commanding position late. I'm impressed with how much better he's gotten. Because when North Carolina, I didn't think he was good at all. But with Michigan, he's been way better than I thought. And an extremely impressive closing stretch from Michigan to squeeze the life out of this game. Like, Michigan State showed their quality with a massive comeback in the second half, when they took a 1-point lead, but Michigan dominated. Michigan hit the shots when it mattered. Michigan State didn't. The awful start killed them. Michigan's good. MSU shouldn't be dog for that either, though. They just need to get other guys to wake up a bit. But I think Cadeau can be an X factor come March. But Dave Mara was big time on both ends, especially in the first half. So was Trey McKinney. It was really a team victory. I mean, you knock off 2 top 10 teams in 1 week. That's impressive, man. They were up 18, then took a 59-57 lead, I think it was, led by Jeremy Fears. But Michigan regrouped. Elliot Cadeau led the way. But there was some good defense from Dave Mara in this game. He had 3 blocks. This one, but Cadeau really took over late. Lindenborg had a phenomenal game, though, for sure. Well, let's go over the stat sheet. Michigan improves to 20-1, 10-1 in Big Ten play. Scored 83 points, 42 in the first half, 41 in the second half. Michigan drops to 19-3, 9-2 in Big Ten play. Scored 71 points, 26 in the first half, 45 in the second half. Well, now let's go over the player stats. Yaxel Lindenborg, 26 points, 12 rebounds, 2 blocks, had 6 offensive rebounds, 6 of 13 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 13 of 15 at the line. Moraes Johnson Jr., 12 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 4 of 7 from the field, 4 of 4 at the line. Dave Mara, 8 points, 4 of 12 from the field, 5 rebounds, 3 blocks. Elliot Cadeau, 17 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 5 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 at the 3-point line, 4 of 5 from the line. Burnett, 0 points. Will Cheddar, 5 points, 1 of 3 from the field, but 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 at the line. Hit a big 3-pointer after Michigan State took the lead. L.J. Kaysen, 3 points, 3 assists, 1 of 4 from the field and 3. Roddy Gale Jr., 2 points, 1 of 1 from the field, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Trey McKinney, 10 points, 4 of 10 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3. Michigan shot 44 from the field, 8 of 21, 38% from 3, 23 of 26, 88% from the line, 37 boards, 14 assists, 13 turnovers, 2 steals, 7 blocks, 11 O boards, 26 D boards, and 21 fouls for Michigan State. Jackson Kohler, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 of 13 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. Cohen Carr, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 3 of 8 from the field, 0 of 3 at the 3-point line. Carson Cooper, 6 points, 3 of 5 from the field. Divine Ukachukwu, 12 minutes, 0 points. Jeremy Fears, 31 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 4 steals, 2 turnovers, 9 of 20 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 12 of 14 at the line. Like, there's times where he's excited to watch, but when he draws all those fouls, it's kind of tough to watch. But Jesse McCulloch, 2 points. Jordan Scott, 10 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. Cam Ward, 0 points. Curtain, 0 points. And Trey Fort, 0 points. They shot 30% from the field, 4 of 23, 17% from 3, only 4 of 23. 23 of 27, 85% from the line, 36 boards, 14 assists, 14 turnovers, 7 steals, 5 blocks, 15 boards, 21 D boards, and 23 fouls. But, yeah, that's all to say here. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Till next time, act a lot. Peace. Fun game. until the very end there, but I'll say peace.